Welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about my monthly favourites. I don't want to take too long, so I'm just going to crack on in. That doesn't even make sense. I'm just going to carry on. Crack on in. So I don't normally shop at the Body Shop, but I saw a display as I was walking by and it kind of lured me in. There was a 3 for 2 offer, and these two here were the first two that I picked up. And they are from the Honey Bronze range. So this one is the Tinting Leg Mist, and then this one is the Drops of Sun Holiday Glow Creator. So for the leg mist, obviously spray it onto the legs. It gives a nice glow. You can also use it on your arms as well. I don't tend to just use it on my legs. I kind of go everywhere with it. I spray it into sun cream because I found on holiday just to have a couple of spritzes of this into the cream kind of took the edge off a bit and kind of gave me a little bit of a glow. And I did that on my arms too, so that's quite nice. I'd like to spray it onto my hand first and then rub it into the legs, but you know, you can just spray it straight on. But yeah, a really nice honey bronzed colour. But then to go with that, I bought the facial dropper too. Now this one, I think you can use it as a dropper on its own, like drop it straight onto the skin. But I actually put this into my foundation just to add a bit more colour because my foundation is quite pale. And obviously when I was on holiday I was getting a bit of colour in my skin, but I kind of wanted to ramp it up a little bit. A couple of drops of this in there worked really nicely, and also a couple of drops of this into sun cream again worked nicely too. Now the sun cream that I used on my face was the third item that I got from the Body Shop. This is the Skin Defense Multi Protection Essence SPF 50. I needed an SPF for my face and I kind of just plumped for this one because I needed one, and generally I don't like SPFs for my face because I found that they're quite heavy and quite pore clogging and just break me out. They don't agree with my oily skin at all. But I tried this in store. I was like, oh, actually this feels nice and light. Thought I'm just going to try it, and I'm so glad I did because it absorbs straight into the skin, doesn't leave any residue, it's just gone straight away. It's not oily and greasy. So when it comes out, I'm going to try and do this on camera like this. When it comes out as like a cream, but then when you rub it into the skin, it just turns into like a really fine watery texture, like a milky, it's not full fat milk, I'm talking skim milk, you know, full on wateriness. Look at that, and it absorbs straight in. I have to say there is a bit of like, hello focus, there we go. I have to say there is a bit of a chemically kind of tang to it, so it is a little bit overpowering on the smell, but it works a treat. It absorbs straight in and doesn't leave me greasy. So I found using that with a couple of these drops worked quite nice on holiday when I wasn't wearing any makeup. I found it worked well underneath makeup on its own. It's just, yeah, really good. It protects against UVA, UVB, and it's also got red algae in it. Not your standard green algae. No, red algae, and that helps to defend the skin against nasties in the air. Generally a really good multitasker there. Out of these three, I'd say definitely give this one a try. Really happy with that. So as I said, this was on a 3 for 2 offer. I think this one was the freebie because I think it was around £12, but what I'm going to do is put the prices on the screen. They're on the screen. I'm waiting for you to read them. Read them? Okay, let's crack on. Next up is the Victoria Beckham Morning Aura Cream. I've mentioned this before, but it's a really good cream to get a bit of a glow on the skin. It's a moisturizer and a primer in one, so it's good on its own or underneath makeup. but I really like the finish on the skin. And I had to say, this one here, this is my broken one. Now I have to tell you about this. I bought this, or my husband bought it for me from an airport, but when I got it home, it's just, yeah, doesn't work, nothing comes out. So I contacted SD and they said, right, we'll just send you another one. No questions asked. Well, obviously they did ask questions of where you bought it and stuff like that. But they were just like, no, we'll just send you another one. So I have two. And I've broke into this one at the bottom, just so that I could use it. So yeah, I broke into it. I wasn't going to waste it, but the pump doesn't work. But I can still use this product. So let's put this on the skin. It's just, there we go, gives a beautiful glow, and it's not too much, it's just the right amount of luminosity and glow, is it? There we go. It's just the right amount of glow. It's not overpowering, and like I said, it's beautiful on its own or with makeup. Sorry, I got all my nails there. Long nail problems. So really liking that one. Yes, a bit on the pricey side, but it is worth the price, I have to say. You wouldn't be disappointed with it. Next up, I have a Diptyque candle, which is the Roses one. I have to say in the past, I haven't been like mega impressed with Diptyque, but this one is actually very strong. And I don't normally go for roses either. This was a part of a trio, but oh god, it smells delightful. And it really does fill the room with a nice scent. Not overpowering, just nice and relaxing. I find it a very relaxing scent. But like I said, I got it in a trio, and the other one was the lavender one here. And I think there was a jasmine one, but the lavender isn't as good. I was expecting more from lavender because lavender is my favourite, but yeah, the rose one, really, really nice. I like that. So next up is a book, and it is The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a F. I won't be rude, I'll say F. This was my holiday read, and it's got all like fingerprints all over it. Sorry about that, but yeah, it's all like sun creamy. But you know, it's a good read when it's been, I was going to say fingered, yeah, when it's been handled. But yeah, this book, in a nutshell, you have a limited amount of F's to give in life. There's only so many things you can worry about. And this kind of makes you realise that you have to spend that worrying time wisely. Not that it's saying you have to worry, but you know, there's things that we do care about, and sometimes we care about too many things that we shouldn't. And it just makes you think, right, okay, is that really worth worrying about? No, I'm going to spend that energy on something I do actually care about. So it kind of just highlights areas that, you know, that maybe you could not worry about so much, and how to do that. So yeah, it's a good read. I have written a review which I'll link down below because it's a bit easier to describe in written form than me trying to explain it now. But yeah, it's a really good read. It kind of puts a different aspect on things. It's not all rude, just a little bit. It's quite funny. It's a funny take on things, so hence the title. But yeah, definitely worth a read. And my last item is this gorgeous skirt from Zara. Oh, look at that. Isn't that? Come on. But it's a beautiful colour. When I bought this online, it looked really nice online. I was like, oh yeah, nice colour. Yeah, I'll try that. Zara sale, panic buying the whole shop. But I thought, no, I do want a pleated skirt. I do have one, but not this colour. So obviously I'd have it. But when I opened the box when it arrived, it was like a whole other level of love. I mean, look at the shine. This is a pleated metallic skirt. I think it's meant to be midi, but on me, with it being Zara, because Zara's long and everything, it's kind of like a longer length but not full length. I'll have to show you a picture, but it's a really nice fit on me because the fabric is quite heavy, so it doesn't kind of poof out on the hip because I'm quite big hipped, and these skirts tend to kind of hang off my hips, whereas this one doesn't. It's quite heavy and hangs really nicely. It's quite slimming, and also with the pleats, it kind of draws your eye down. So yeah, it fits really nice. It's a beautiful colour. It's kind of like a pinky peach, would you say? Yeah, beautiful, lovely finish. And it was reduced from £50 I think to around 25, so if you want it, you're gonna have to snap it up quick because it's in the sale. Gorgeous. And that is everything for this month. I did have one other, but I lost it. I hope I haven't lost it. I hope it's just in the house in the abyss somewhere. And that was a Clarins lip oil. So sad about that. It's so good. If I find it, I'll just do a whole review on that because it is so good. Love it. I might have to buy another one if I can't find it. And I'm just hoping it's lost in the mess. And I'm actually tidying this mess at the moment. I've read another book. Get me reading books. All these help books. No, it's actually not a book, it's an audio book I'm listening to. And that's The Magic of Tidying, which I picked up from this book. And I'm actually going through everything, decluttering my house because it needs doing. I need mental clarity, and apparently I'm going to get that from this exercise. So stay tuned for vlogs on me tidying. I'm sure it'll be exciting. It will be. And I'll link the first one that I've done down below. If that's up, yes, it will be up by now. So have a look on that. Also, another quick one, I am on Instagram. If you don't follow me, my handle is If the Baby Allows, and I'm quite active on there. So if you want to come on over and say hello, that's where I'll probably be most of the time. And that's it for today, so I'll see you later. Take care, bye. What I want to know is, when people do their YouTube thumbnail, how do they hold all the stuff? Like, I can just about manage to hold these two things. Look. Oh, I can't even pick up the other one. Favourites. Get another one. Favourites. That doesn't look... See, they have them all pointing the same way, and like, you can actually look at my look at my little finger, like gripping. Favourites. If a skirt was a mermaid. If a mermaid was a skirt. I don't know what I'm talking about.